landmark judgment in case of Ram Janmabhoomi Babri Masjid case delivered in 2010. While on bench, he has also dealt with several cases of environmental issues like Ganga pollution case, stopping of illegal mining of silica sand and in 47 villages of Sankargarh and civil and criminal action against the offenders, shifting of hospitals from residential areas for proper disposal of biomedical waste and protection from contamination, removal of unauthorized construction on green belt in Ghaziabad, removal of car parking from roads leading to vehicular pollution, action against illegal encroachment on catchment area of Gomti riverfront, Lucknow, stopping of illegal digging of land for laying cables, etc. in urban areas leading to land pollution, uh, demolition of commercial complex mall illegally based on land reserved for development of herbal garden in Kanpur, etc. Before being elevated to the bench for about 15 years, in 2005, Justice Aggarwal has practiced in High Court of Allahabad for 25 years. In 2004, he was designated as a senior advocate by the High Court and also held the office of Additional Advocate General for the state of Uttar Pradesh till his elevation to the bench in well. Initially, Justice Agrawal has started practicing in tax and service matters, but subsequently specialized in service and electricity matters. He had been standing counsel for Uttar Pradesh State Electricity Board, Uttar Pradesh Raj के निर्माण निगम University of Allahabad, High Court of Judicature at Allahabad, and all its subordinate courts. Justice Agrawal had retired from the High Court in 2020 and had joined National Green Tribunal as judicial member in 2021, April 6. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Chief Justice, Justice Sudhir Aggarwal.
Good evening to all. Distinguished dignitaries on the dais and the distinguished audience in the hall present today. First of all, I must commend your patience for bearing us for such a long time without looking to your watches, without having any small napkin, and without showing any iota of getting bored or and nod or an eyes. And I hope so that the same will continue for a few minutes further. The last speaker, maybe as chief guest or whatever, has the disadvantage that most of the topic is normally covered by the earlier speakers. And my first research is as to what has been said, what has not been said, to find out what should not be repeated, and then address. So whatever preparation one has made, that virtually goes into waste. And on the sitting on that, I have to re-prepare the matter. So I will try to go extempore at the moment with my little knowledge in respect to environment laws. The reason being, frankly speaking, while at the bar at Allahabad for complete 25 years, because I was enrolled as an advocate on 5th October 1980, and I took oath as judge on 5th October 2005. So complete 25. So for 25 years I was at the bar. Frankly speaking, I had no idea about environment as such. Then I was at the bank for about 14 years and 7 months. Though I have decided more than 1,40,000 cases, but frankly speaking, with regard to environment, some of the references given, they are basically the judgments I have delivered here in NGT instead of Allahabad High Court, because in Allahabad High Court we have a very small number of environmental matters, and that too are basically in the nature of PIL, which are normally taken by the bench presided by the Chief Justice. And I had, in this entire long period, no occasion to sit with the Honorable Chief Justice. I don't know why. Well, now what the environment is. Today, the subject is role of judiciary in environmental governance in India. As Madam Kannan has said, governance is basically the part of executive. But here in India, we include governance in all the three parts: legislation, execution, and adjudication. All these three constitute part of governance. So our subject is with regard to judicial role in governance of the matter related to environment. Now it appears that every one of us has an impression that the issue of environment started taking place only after 1972 Stockholm Resolution. And prior thereto, there was no environmental issue, or nobody was aware of it, or nobody ever cared for it. That is not correct. I am confining in this regard. Fortunately, the culture, the heritage, and the system we had in India, that is the Indian subcontinent. In ancient India, universe was regarded as integrated form. Everything was common. Man, animal, environment, everything was integral part of one whole. All natural phenomena were given divine origin. Why divine origin? To have a force of compliance. Prithvi Sukta in Atharvaved is the oldest manifestation of environmental concept. What it says? Mata Bhumi Putroham Prithviya. Earth is my mother and I am herself. So we have identified ourselves with the earth, and earth includes everything. This rhyme speaks volume regarding allegiance of Vedic people with nature. In Hinduism, we find that Vedas, Upanishads, and other ancient scriptures of Hindu religion have given great importance to trees, plants, and wildlife, and also to their value to human beings. The ancient Vedas have several references to environmental protection, ecological balance, weather cycles, rainfall phenomena, hydrologic cycle, and related subjects that directly indicate the high level of awareness of the seers and people at that time. People in Vedic times regarded nature and the environment in a holistic manner and revered each of its constituents and entities by carefully preserving them. In Rig Veda, it has been mentioned that there are 5 elements which give basis to life. And these elements, I think everybody must be knowing, are water, fire, space, and air. In ancient India, philosophers like Chanakya emphasized on the importance of environment protection. In his jurisprudence, the state were required to maintain forests. Fines were imposed for cutting trees and damaging forests. Forest reserves were for wild animals, and they would be killed or bound in outside the reserve forest when harmed. A verse from Rig Veda says, thousands and hundreds of years, if you want to enjoy the fruit and happiness of life, then take up systematic planting of trees. There is also one very important verse in the Vedas, which says, extract only that much from the environment which you can restore. These were some part of the basic principles. I can give you a lot of verses dealing with the environment, refer to various Vedas, Upanishads, Quran, everything. The sum and substance is every aspect of environment was taken care by our forefathers. And that's why there was no problem of environmental pollution at least a few hundred years ago. What happened, subject to correction, but to my knowledge, the philosophy which we had in Indian subcontinent, the same was not available in other parts of the world. In the zeal of in development, what they thought that nature is an asset, it can be exploited for your own development. And that is how in discrete extraction and damage to nature occurs. In India also after independence, we also follow the same principle. That's why lot of industrial development, maybe for the benefit of the country, I'm not disputing, but simultaneously, environment took a backseat.